And welcome in to Foxtrot's Hangar. I'm your host, Foxtrot. Welcome back to Foxtrot's Hangar. Great to see Viper Strike in chat. Hey, Viper. Welcome back. Good to see you, bud. And we got DH Paradox first in chat tonight. Welcome in. Hey, Golden Gamer. Good to see you. Welcome. Welcome back. Got the hangar doors cracked open for you. Nice. And let's see here. Let me get my camera situated a little bit better here. There we go. And let's get over onto the Discord voice channel here.
And move it.
Hey there, guys.
Hey, good evening.
Hi.
Good evening. Saying hello to our co-host in real life next door neighbor and great friend, Mr. Treetop Flyer. Hey, Treetop.
Hey, good evening, everyone. And I apologize about the camera. You have to look at my ugly picture tonight. I got too many moving parts over here in the office with my table sliding around, but I will be here. So STW and I were just talking about Navigraph here a little bit, and but I'll let.
Well, first let's greet STW and say hello, STW, and thanks for being on tower at Kilo India November Delta tonight.
Indianapolis International.
Yeah.
And yeah, thanks STW. We always learn something every time we're with you, and I'll let you take it first, Fox. But I do have a question for STW. I want to, and it's.
Well, I was actually going to turn it over to you and say, what are you working with? What new tool utility are you working with today? I think it starts with an N.
Yeah.
What is it? And then yeah, go ahead and ask your questions, and you have the floor.
Okay. Well, what's clear since we everybody watching we Fox and I are just learning VatSim, and we learn something, take away something each and every week that we do it, and then also critique ourselves and get feedback too. And I remember last week, I just wanted to clear this up, SDW. I know I asked you the question, but I think I was in. Um, I guess correct me if I'm wrong, but when we're in a pattern, we can see other aircraft, not on the same screen that you're looking at, and then let's say I'm on a left downwind, and I see somebody incoming that looks like they're about 3 miles out, maybe 4 miles, and I see, and you have, and you as the the tower have not said anything to me, so I'm just assuming I'm okay to continue doing my circuits. I see this oncoming traffic, and so I make a decision to take a base turn.
So here's the thing: you would have been listening to the frequency, and I would have been, telling this guy, "Hey, you're clear to land," and that should cue you in that, "Hey, maybe that guy is important. I should pay attention to him."
So I wouldn't. So if I hear you, okay, so I got to pay attention to what you're saying to the incoming traffic, and if he says,
Hmm. Oh, hang on, guys. Hey, hang on. I don't have audio on this feed, so I might have to ask you to rephrase your question. I was trying to adjust something. Hang on. I'm sorry. So ask your question of STW over again. I didn't realize I did not have audio on that screen. I was trying to do a little setup while you guys were doing that. So go ahead. Thank you, Paradox.
okay, thanks, Paradox. So I would just reiterate. Last week, uh, I when I'm in a pattern, I'm certainly listening for my name or my aircraft's name, and I'm kind of quasi paying attention to other traffic, but what I didn't hear on one left downwind, I saw incoming traffic, and I didn't hear the tower tell the incoming traffic they were clear to land. So not hearing or not paying attention to that, I guess, I I saw that I had enough room to cut in front of him, and not knowing his exact speed and any of that stuff because I'm not in the tower, I'm not controlling. So I kind of cut in front of that guy after he'd been cleared to land.
So
And what
let's just say this: if it's an airliner call sign, like American, Delta, FedEx, whatever, just assume they're going real quick.
right, and so I guess that the moral of the whole question there is we've got to pay attention to all the chatter there because even if you aren't called out, you might be part of the solution. And to just assume, hey, it didn't call my name, didn't tell me to do anything, I guess I'll just cut in front of this traffic, not knowing how fast he's going, to STW's point, and I could cause a lot of problems. So we learned something from that. So got to listen to everything, not just your own name.
Yeah, and in sim, you may feel like you have a little bit more flexibility type of thing, right? But in real life, that could be a danger, right? So
It would be.
it makes sense exactly what you're just saying about situational awareness and listening to other traffic as well, and kind of mapping yourself where you're at in that traffic discussion that's going on.
Right,
So
and if I got a question, I could call out, "Hey,
yeah,
Indy Tower, okay to turn base."
yeah,
I would have got an answer.
Indy Tower with a request,
Yeah,
and
can I
then
turn
yep,
base? And
I'd just say in that case, just go ahead and ask if you can turn base.
there you go.
right, and you would have called me out and said, "No, extend your downwind." In that situation, so that's
Because sometimes I get busy and I get focused on the same guy, and instead of the guy I should be focusing on.
right. That makes total sense.
Yeah,
So thank you for that learning experience there, STW. And then the other thing STW and I were just talking about, I got signed up for Navigraph today, and I've only had a couple hours on it, so I don't know enough about it other than it's probably way more than what we
Yeah,
use at
if you
our
ever
current
start
level.
doing IFR flying, you might just need it.
yeah.
Yeah, they talk about that.
Not even just because the charts, but because the nav data updates you get, because the sim is like years behind.
Yeah, and this to SCW's point does update every 28 days. It'll remind you to click on update. So
Yeah, I don't know the exact amount of days. It's something, but it's in sync with the stuff in real life.
yeah. Anyways, I think one of the solutions that Phlox and I were looking for, even though SCW has a solution that may address it that doesn't cost anything, but orientation on the taxiways and where we start from and getting to where we're holding short to take off. And sometimes it can get confusing, especially if it's night. And as we all know, or if you don't know, not all the taxiways in flights, in fact, most of them are not numbered correctly. And so if you get instructions to take uh, Bravo to Alpha to Bravo to Delta, hold short on Delta 5, and they aren't indicated in flight sim that way, that is kind of problematic. So one thing that Navigraph does is it labels every airport correctly. So Flux, I'm sharing my screen, so I'll just do a 5-minute. This is what I've learned so far because
Oh, sure. Yeah, let
no,
me pull up your screen here.
no way am I an expert here.
Let me get your feed up here.
And DH, yeah, sometimes there's a ground controller and a tower controller in VatSim. And so we worked with both with SCW's help.
All right, we have your
Okay,
feed.
there we are. So here I am sitting on the tarmac waiting to take off. And I hope I parked the right. I think I probably parked at the wrong end of the airport again. But no matter. That's not what we're doing
You
right.
look like you're fine.
Okay, good. All right, so one thing Navgraph does is it puts it in the menu here. So you can see here, Navgraph chart. So I click on that one time, and I get this. And I tried it in VR and it works perfect in VR too. So I'm just going to go through, right? It starts you on the charts, but you can also go to the airport. So if I hit, well, let me show you this first, and then I'll click the airport. And then there's also flights. So if I just scroll down, keep scrolling down, and there's a bunch of different overlays and so forth. And I'll just make that a little bit bigger. Okay, the first thing, so tonight we're flying, Flux and I are flying 2D, we're not in VR. And so you can see I've got a little pop out there that Flux showed me, so I can actually get this out of the sim and put it on another screen. But you can see right there that,
Do you have the actual Navigraph application though?
yes, that's
Because
what
it
you're
works a
looking at.
lot better. And no, that's just the thing in the sim you can get. I'm talking about the actual desktop application.
Yes, it's installed.
Yeah, that one works way better, and you can have it like on a second monitor easily and all that.
True. Okay, so, but I don't have that screen showing right now. So,
Also, you should get the actual airport chart instead of the one that Navigraph has there. If you go to the top left, the little search icon, and then just search KIND.
right, I did that earlier.
Yeah, then
And
go hit the little tower icon up there
let's see, kind.
next to KIND down below, and then go to charts up at the top, and then taxi, and then hit the like little stacked sandwich thing next to the airport chart.
There we
And
go.
there's the actual airport chart there.
Okay, you're okay. That's good to see. I learned something else here.
And
You'll probably want to put the transparency on 100 there instead of, I think something else might be on it maybe.
Let's see. There we go.
There you go. There's your actual chart.
and
There's the actual.
and your aircraft is still being displayed there where your location is, so that's good.
Yeah, it is. So this works in real time. So what I was talking about with Phlox earlier. So and I kind of do this in little nav maps. So when we're taxiing, getting to the hold short line, I've got it blown up like this. So you can see here, we're next to Alpha. We could go down here to, depending on which runway we're going to go, all down to Alpha and hold short Alpha 2 there if we were taking 23 right out. But once I get in the air, once I hit hold short, actually, then I just zoom it out. And then this is how I'm going to do my pattern work.
Something you should do. There's a button kind of in the top left, but like right of where it says KIND. A little more right of that. Yeah, hit that. Nope, the one up. Hit that, and then hit VFR.
Oh, look at that. That's cool. So there it's going to show, yeah, that's cool. It's going to show all the expressways. So I'm assuming then my little magenta guy is just going to go.
Yeah, it'll follow you. Yep.
Yep. So anyways, you can see there, and I can get it up as much as I want, and I can see. So when I get instructions and I hear take Mike to Alpha 2 hold short runway 23 right, I can see that right there. So if you guys can see my cursor there, I don't know if you can.
Yeah, we can.
Okay, so and correct me, yes, if I'm wrong. So if he says, okay, November 1137 Victor, take Mike to Alpha. I'm going to go down here, Alpha. He may say cross runway 14, and then the Alpha 2, and which would be right here, hold short. So then
I wouldn't say Alpha 2 unless I actually wanted to do there. If I admit one of those taxiways, then you just do whichever one's full length of the runway, so that'd be Alpha 1 in that case.
Oh, okay. So if you just said take Bravo to Alpha, then I would assume it's Alpha 1 I can use. Correct?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And then I can look at this and I can I can see it right in front of me here. I can repeat the instructions right back. And to me, visual just really works. And especially when you're learning this stuff. So,
Now that you have Navigraph, there are some airplanes that actually support having the charts like in your actual avionics in the plane.
Navigraph does that. They talked about it. I just haven't got that far yet.
Yeah,
Like I said, only got a couple hours
Do
on
you
this.
have the paid version of the GTN 750 you got there?
No, I think it's the free version.
I think you need the paid version to do the Navigraph charts in it.
Right, and then I could actually have it right there on the
on the
display that's
actual
marked.
little GPS unit thing.
Right. So anyways, I'll probably do that because I'd like to, having just spent a couple hours on it, I'm pretty impressed with it overall. And the other thing, if you plan a flight, you can export. Well, anyway, I don't know if there's any other questions or comments before I move on to some other couple things I learned.
Well,
On
what I can really appreciate about this is Little Nav doesn't have the correct taxiways all the time, but it does have the visual reference of where my airplane is moving on the map, so you can see yourself on Little Nav Map. So I have to go to SkyVector to get the actual taxiways that are being called out by ATC, which also has the airport diagram on it, but you cannot see yourself on it. So I'm always flipping back and forth. Okay, I got my taxi instructions, and it looks like it's this next taxiway I got to turn at, but is that Charlie 3? Wait a minute. Okay, this is where I'm at in Little Nav Map, and switch over to SkyVector. Yep, that looks like that's the next taxiway I think I can turn. Go back to Little Nav Map. Yes, I can turn now. Here,
right,
that all
yeah.
that angst is out the window. You have accurate taxiways that are being called out by the ATC controllers on VatSim, and you can see yourself on it and progress accordingly. So for me, that's a game changer, and I can really appreciate that. And uh, SDW, if you have a link to that other thing that's freeware, I think you might. I don't know if you can do it in chat there, share it. But if not, just DM it to me and I'll share it in chat during tonight's stream so that we can introduce that to folks. And go for it, Tree. I just wanted to share that.
Okay, yeah, that'd be great. And then just messing around. I tried to do a quick flight and from just KPDX to KSPB, and not knowing what I was doing, I had me routed all the way to Redmond and back, and so on and so forth. But I will just show you this. And SCW, feel free if you're not talking on the radio.
Oh, I was there for a second.
So I can hit flights, and you can see I set one up, KPDX to KSPB, and I can import a flight. I can export flights. Like I said, I didn't have much time to. Let's see. I'm trying to think if there's. Oh, that's how I'd clear it. Okay, back. It seems pretty intuitive, the software. It also shows you. I guess I'd have to go back to. So, SCW, how would I go back to? If I go here, VFR, if I go back to world map, right?
You can just keep it on VFR and then just zoom out.
Well, I get that, but I was going to click on the airport. If you click on the airport, it'll show you. I was somewhere where it showed you all the approaches and all the departures.
Oh,
For
yeah,
each
yeah.
runway.
So go to your search thing.
Okay.
And then you should still have kind there. Just hit the little
Yeah.
tower button. Or even you can hit the button to the right of that.
Right here.
Yeah. That'll take you directly to the charts, and then you can hit APP for approach.
Oh, there we go. That's what I was looking for. And now if I hit, let's say it's which one we were talking about? We were just talking about 23 right. So 5 right, 5. Oh, it might 23 right. It might not be a IFR runway. Would that be correct?
Everything's an IFR runway technically.
Was
Okay.
23 right at Portland?
Yeah, 23 right, but I'm not at Portland here.
Right. So you're not going to see it here.
So if I hit KPDX.
You can't. That's not the right search box. That's just to search the charts at that airport.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
You gotta go back to the search button in the top left.
Okay.
And then
Well,
search it there.
let's just stay here. I mean, we're already here, so we're at kind. So where did I hit departures and approaches? I can't remember that one.
Right there, the button to the right of the tower. Button to the right of the tower, right there. Yep.
The sideways sandwich.
Okay. Then there's approaches. Now why don't I see where's the runway at?
Oh, you're saying where you can see all of the approaches?
Right, it lights up all the approaches
Oh,
and departures.
that's arrival. That's arrival procedures and departure procedures. That's a little bit different. That's like if most of the time if you're in big jet, not always though.
I see. Okay. So if I go back to
Like the
taxi
ones out
here,
of Indianapolis here, I think they can all be flown by smaller planes.
gotcha. Okay. So if I hit okay on D and enter, should get me back to where I was. I
think you have to hit that search bar on the top left.
There we go. And how if I so if I want to switch back to this chart back to what it was before, how do I do that? I go up here to map.
So what exactly are you trying to do?
Okay, so now we have the airport chart there,
Yep.
and we can see me. So before
You
I
just want to
had
get rid of the airport chart?
yes,
Yeah.
how do I toggle that
The
back and
X
forth?
in the top right, not the one that's for sim, but yeah, that one.
Oh, I see. Okay, and if I want that back, I can hit map.
No, you have to go back and repin it to the map and where you search for Indianapolis there or whatever.
Oh, I see. Okay. So if I
You gotta
research,
hit the little sideways hamburger.
oh yeah, this guy right here, right?
Yep.
And then I'm gonna hit
Taxi.
taxi, and then I'm gonna hit VFR.
You gotta get ready. No, you gotta get rid of your search there.
Oh,
You gotta hit the X. There you go.
taxi, and
Now is it one of those options below taxi? On the
oh
left.
there it is. But now I'm
I
not
got
getting
traffic inbound. I might have to dip out for a few minutes here.
It was
okay. Well,
it was
we're
that
already half hour into it, so we probably should get going unless there's more things we want to talk about here.
Underneath where it says taxi, you have that little sandwich thing next to the pin up right there. I think that was it. There it is.
Oh, that's it.
Yep.
So if that's how you. Oh, look at that. Okay, that's how you do it. Okay, cool. So in any case, I'll just, for the sake of time, when you're planning a departure and arrival, it will give you it'll give you the approach plate and departure plates, and it gives you the frequencies and just about everything that vPilot gives you and VatSim. So it's pretty impressive and reasonably priced too. And it is a subscription, so you're never done. But since Flox and I have decided to do this VatSim and learn more about being controlled and improve our skill set, so to speak, this is I think it is a game changer, Flox, to be able to sit there and just, I mean, it's to see where you're at is just means so much. It makes it so much easier, especially for doing nighttime stuff.
I agree, and it makes it a little bit more effective and efficient, and less takes some of the guesswork out of it. And it's a cornucopia of aircraft information. It's a gift that just keeps on giving. And I like how you said how we're learning to be controlled.
Yeah.
Just don't say that too loud because we don't want the wives to hear. Because
no, that could go. Yeah, it could go south on us real quick. Oh, you don't have enough control. All right, well, we can fix that one.
Right?
Oh gosh, I got to be careful what I say. So okay, well anyway, so that's that. SCW said I'm okay where I'm at. I think, are we on USA West?
I think I am on USA West. Let me double check.
And I should.
Yes.
See you.
I'm not in VatSim just yet. So
gotcha.
Let me switch back.
We still got to do all the other stuff. So I'll turn it back over to you to take us from the start to get going and all that.
Sounds good. All right. Hey, thank you for, we've been talking about Navigraph now for, a number of months, and it's been highly recommended by folks that we respect, Raisins in Your Toast, has mentioned that, that it's a good resource along with other folks. And so I'm glad to see that you took the leap, and just in your couple hours of using it, you're already realizing that it is a good tool. And like we said, take some of the guesswork out of what's going on. So good stuff.
Yep.
All right. Paradox, did your question get answered? Is there ever more than one controller at a tower in VatSim? I wasn't sure if I heard that answered or not.
Oh yeah, there could totally be more.
Okay.
We could have 2 here at Indy. I think Atlanta can have 5.
Oh wow.
Oh wow, didn't know that.
I've seen them staff all 5 during an event before too.
That's awesome.
Wow.
It's basically 1 controller per runway down there.
Wow, didn't know that. I thought the max you'd see is, well, I guess it makes sense. PDX would have way more than one ground controller and one tower.
I bet they have 2.
Yeah, probably at least. And something like O'Hare is probably does have 5.
Yeah, O'Hare has probably at least 3, maybe 4, 5, 6. I don't even know.
It does remind me of O'Hare. I think I've mentioned this before. I had a friend who just retired from American Airlines, and he told me about an experience he had at O'Hare where they were just stacked up like cordwood waiting to get out of there, and somebody got on the radio to the tower and pretty much called it a blank show, and he said the controller immediately got back on the radio and said, "Who said that?" There's like 50 planes out there. It's like, yeah, I'm pretty sure the plane that said that is not going to open their window and put a red flag out there. Oh yeah, it's me over here.
Yeah.
It looks like O'Hare has 6 tower frequencies.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Cool.
Man, yeah, that's a busy place.
All right.
All right.
So VatSim, as always, I like to introduce folks to, because it might be your first time, watching us, and we're still learning, and just want to introduce people to a couple of the tools that VatSim uses. Hey, Quart, nice to see you. Welcome in, and welcome back. Yeah, and when you register, there's a couple of applications that they'll have you download. One of them is called vPilot, which is how you log into their network. And the other one is called VatSpy. I'm looking at VatSpy right now, and this is how you can tell what controllers are on where in the world. Okay? And these blue outlines are center controllers. So when you take off from a tower, you'll be handed off to departure, then departure will hand you off to a center controller. And then that center controller is giving, you traffic directions when you're en route. Then they'll hand you off to an arrival at an airport frequency controller, and then arrival will hand you off the tower. Tower will get you down and then hand you off to ground. And this is how you can tell who's on and what are they doing, what job are they performing. And this blue outline is a center controller, and then you can see these T's; those are tower controllers. And then you'll see the G's; those are ground controllers. So you can kind of scroll around and find something that you can work with. This is ATIS, and that's ATIS also. You could have approach down here, and so tonight we're looking at kind, KIND, and we have a tower and ATIS. There's no G. So there's no ground controller, and the way that they support things is it's a top-down management, where if there's no ground controller, then the next level up will handle that. So tower will handle ground. Okay. So when we call for our taxi clearances, right now we can see we don't have ground. We're going to be calling tower for our taxi clearances when we get spawned in here.
If you guys watch runway 23 right here in a minute or two, there's going to be a military 737 doing a simulated engine out.
Oh wow.
Okay, let's take a look here.
He's about 9,000 feet above the field right now. And I can't see the sim on your screen.
Looking. Hang on, let me get that turned off.
Yeah, you gotta look almost straight up. He's at 9,000 feet right now. Well, as long as you're connected to VatSim, I don't think you are.
Oh, maybe I'm not connected yet. Let me get that going. Okay. Darn it. Hadn't gotten that far yet. All right, so the next thing we want to do, let me get that connected here, is connect to VatSim. So let's get that going quickly. We got to do a flight plan. So it's going to be KIND to KIND. Departure time is going to be on my little cheat sheet thing here. 245. We'll do 245 UTC. Zulu 0245. 2 hours, 2 hours. I think that's all good. This is going to be traffic pattern. And close that. Connect. That's good. I got my call sign, my type code. Can connect in observer mode. We are connected now. Okay, let's turn that off. See if we can see that traffic coming in. I hear something. I'm not seeing anything. Okay, let me look, figure out what runway I'm looking down. Okay, which runway did you say he'd be coming in on?
23 right is currently about 5 miles northwest of the field, kind of in a downwind.
Looking for the traffic. Okay, this should be 23 right here. That's 23 left. Okay, looking for that traffic. I am not seeing them.
Yeah, you need to look a little bit more to your left.
Okay.
Yeah, you should be out there somewhere, I think. That's if your sim's letting you see him. It doesn't always.
I am looking. There's treetop. I thought I turned off the group only. I am looking for him.
Yeah, I don't even see him on your screen.
Huh, that's weird.
All right.
I mean, if it's lower than 5 miles, that's a problem.
Let me take a look at. Is it 225? No, that's a caravan.
I'm saying if your range is lower than 5 miles, that could be a problem.
Yeah. What's his call sign?
Navy Papa Delta 225.
Okay, I see 225 on little nav map. Coming in. So here's the little nav map. It's coming in. But we're not seeing him out there. I am looking in the right direction. So we'll give it another minute or so. I see my dad is in a DC-3. I see Treetop Flyer over there. Hey, Court saying hello to Treetop. Yep. Smitty's joining on the ramp. Welcome in, Smitty. Good to have you. Nice. Court says he loves even doing VFR GA on there. Almost fly exclusively on VatSim now. Oh, that's awesome. Was practicing a stall today, though a little on all. just better because less spy planes in MilSim, to be honest. Plus, at least on VatSim, everyone flies their class proper. Yep. Nice. Quartz lighting a torch. Nice. Okay, so caught up on chat. Cool. And just in case my range has something to do with why I can't see this guy coming in, he's probably on a 3-mile, 5-mile final right now. We'll see if he pops in here. So it's a military jet simulating a engine out situation. I should get on frequency. Hey, Tree, do you know the tower frequency?
Yes. Tower is 120.9.
120. 120.9.
I gotta get battery and stuff fired up.
Okay. And he should be... Oh, he's landing now. I even see him. Nope. Nope. No visual for some reason.
No, I didn't get a visual either.
Weird.
Yeah.
All right. Get this bird fired up before the battery dies.
Yeah.
Fuel is on the right selector. That's good. Let's get this light turned on up here.
And Navy Papa Delta 225, we're on the go, and just be going straight out VFR. Thanks for that, really appreciate it.
Navy Papa Delta 225, frequency change approved, have a good night.
Frequency change approved, Navy Papa Delta 225.
Sounds like you had a successful landing. Nice. That ADF on there. Switch this to 1200. Go and switch this to alt. Cool. Pump's coming on. We'll crack the throttle. Prop mixture full forward. Fuel. We're full. Clear prop.
Okay, so all we have to do is 120.9. Get over there, tune that in.
Let's see. Quart says he likes MilSim on VatSim. They tend to fly proper. That's good to hear. Airbase to airbase, etc., operating in the restrictions, etc. And just got friends free bush planes again, and man, they've come a long way, haven't they? The one is basically study level. Nice. Yeah, got friends is putting out some quality product. I second that. I second that. All right, so what do we need? What is one of our most important tools when we're flying ATC? What is one of
Your flight plan?
Your radio.
yeah, hey, Smitty.
Hey, Smitty.
For me, one of my most important tools when flying on VatSim is my boogie board. I can hit this, erase everything on there, and start from scratch. And use it to jot down notes, and everything else applies too. All right, so we're spawned in. I need to find my little pen. Not with it. That happened. Free. Do with my pen. Got it.
Well, I borrowed it, and I didn't put it back in the same place, I should say.
I found it. All right, here we go. All right, so we're doing pattern work. First thing we need to do is get a clearance to fly in this airspace. We'll get our clearance, and then we'll request clearance for taxi. We'll get our taxi instructions, and then we'll go from there.
Number 5 who wants to holding short 23 right at Alpha 1 ready for takeoff.
We got to listen to ATC first so we can tell them we have.
Oh, yeah. And we need to
Victor,
file our flight plan.
Right close traffic from a 23 right. You're clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff runway 23 right, right close traffic November 5 Victor.
We need to file our flight plan.
Potential aircraft, this frequency, Indy Tower, be back in about 2 minutes.
I filed mine.
Oh, good. Indy Tower will be back in about 2 minutes, so we have a little opportunity here to listen to ATC or ATC, and ATC is kind of like the meteorological conditions and notice to airmen, like taxiway closures and things of that nature. So there's two ways for us to obtain it. We can listen to it on the radio, or we can use the VatSim vPilot program and get a readout. And I like doing that because I can read it and then I can listen to it, and it just helps kind of cement it in for me. So here on the vPilot, we have ATC at 134250. I'm going to double click that, and we can see what's information P, and information P is Papa.
Yep.
So wind is 210 at 5 knots. 10 square miles visibility. A few clouds at 2,500. Altimeter is 2997, so I'm gonna write that down.
Oh, and Navigraph had that too.
Oh, cool. 2997, and it's info Papa. Okay. ILS runway 23 right, approach in use. Cross runway operations may be in effect. Okay, so we got to be ready to stop at runways, I believe. Runway 32 available on request. Notice to airmen. VFR aircraft say direction of flight. That's if we're going to request flight following and be heading out. We would tell them we're going to the north or south, whatever. All aircraft read back all runway hold short instructions. Push and start at pilot's discretion. Runways 23 left and 5 right are closed. Taxiway C closed between taxiway C3 and taxiway C10. Taxiway D closed between taxiway D8 and taxiway D10. Taxiway R closed between taxiway C and taxiway K. Taxiway C4, taxiway C7, D4, D5, D8 closed. FedEx point 7 closed. Wow. FedEx point 8 closed. Taxiway between FedEx point 8 closed. Advise you have info Papa. Wow. A lot of
Yeah, all
closures.
those taxiways are just most of them, at least, are just attached to runway 23 left because that one's closed.
Okay. Good to know. All right, so there's ATIS. And what we should look at is our airport diagram. Figure out where we're at. So we'll pull up Sky Vector. And I'll do a search for kind. KIND. There we are. And on Sky Vector, you can right click on the little green dot on the center, hover over the airport, and click on airport diagram. And this pulls up the chart that Treetop was showing on Navigraph. As you may have seen, we're spawned in at the FBO up here. Typically on a GA aircraft, you want to spawn in at GA parking or near an FBO. And we can see that there's an FBO up here. And this is where we're spawned in. And let's see, what was the wind? What was the wind again?
It was like 5. Wasn't much.
The wind was, there it is. 210. Coming out of 210. So 210, if the top is 360 or 0 and the bottom, the south is 180, 210 is going to be kind of like coming out of the southwest. The wind will be,
Like the runway is 230 degrees approximately, and you can kind of use
yeah,
that to know
yeah,
where it's coming from.
230, 230 degrees. So 23 right is what we would expect based on the ATIS information to be in use. And we're right here. So as Tree was indicating earlier, our taxi instructions could be from the ramp Alpha cross 1-4.
You guys want to try a crosswind? I could send you off 1-4 if I wanted to.
No. It's okay.
Thank you.
November 1-1 Victor, runway 23 right, direct clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 23, November 5-1 Victor.
We'll cross Alpha. We may get a hold short at 1-4, right? Or we may get permission to cross. So
Continue on to Alpha.
Yep.
On Alpha.
Yep. Alpha cross 1-4 to Alpha 23 right, which would be Alpha 1. Now we could request an intersection departure, and looking at the length of this runway, we could get away with maybe an Alpha 4 intersection departure.
Why do you want Alpha 4?
Well, yeah, you're right. I mean, because it's further away, right? I mean, why taxi all that distance?
You just need
Yeah.
Alpha 1.
Yeah, no, I agree.
I guess the last few times you've been here, we've been departing runway 5.
Yep. Yeah, so, yeah, down here. But intersection departure is a thing where if for some reason you didn't want to taxi all the way down to 5 left, you could request intersection departure Alpha 7 type of thing. And then if able, the ground controller or tower controller would give you permission to do that. Okay? But yeah, it would be shorter for us to depart Alpha 1. Okay, so
technically, sorry to interrupt.
Go ahead.
But technically, looking at this, we would it would be Mike to Alpha 1.
Well, see it's kind of hard to tell for me because the ramp almost looks like it's part of Mike there.
Okay, look at my screen for just a second. I'm switching back and forth between the airport chart that SCW showed us and what we have here. I'm going back and forth here. So what I have up right now, so you can see I'm up here.
Yep.
By the FBO, and you can see Mike there.
Oh yeah.
So we actually be on Mike for a very short time. We take a left onto Alpha, and then you can see Alpha 1. If you follow here, I'll do my cursor release. So there's Mike. Mike over, take a left on Alpha, down Alpha, And there's Alpha 1, hold short, Alpha 123 right.
Mm-hmm. Yep, yeah, following the yellow lines, I see that. Okay, we'll see what happens. But yeah, good call out. I see that now. Okay, so coming back to Little Nav Map, I think I was on. No, I wasn't on Little Nav Map. Hang on. Let me back to this. And then back to... God, where was I?
Before I call the tower, I'm just gonna... I'll be right back. 2-minute break.
Okay, I think I'm good to go now. I'm going to go ahead and bring back Little Nav Map. There we go. And get back on air. We'll turn that off. And we're up and running. I can turn my fuel pump off now. Kind of a slow start today, folks. Sorry about that. Okay, fuel pump's off. I turned that off earlier. And I'll request clearance. I get my little pen ready. We got Papa. You know, I can't find my pen again. There it is in my lap. All right. Indianapolis Tower, November 6318 Romeo, requesting clearance for pattern work tonight.
Number 6318 Romeo in the tower. Squawk 0233.
0233.
We'll be back correct and advise radio taxi.
Will advise. 2B3.
Yeah, I don't know. You probably don't know the guy that's in the pattern right now, but it looks like you got a friend in a Cessna 182.
Smitty?
Yeah, Smitty's here with us tonight.
I'm in a 310. I'm still on the ground.
Oh, you're in the 310? Yeah, somebody's in a 182 because they spawned right next to me, or kind of in me, on top of me.
And then, yeah, they drove through me. Let me see if I see a name tag up there. Nope. Nope, I'm not seeing a name tag there. Woo! Good old 1-8 Romeo's looking shiny tonight. Look at her.
Oh man, what'd you do?
Right?
Is that new finish wax, or
Yeah.
what did you spring on us there?
Oh, what's that guy's name? Biff? I had Biff from Back to the Future waxer tonight.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah. Next week I got an appointment with that kid, the karate kid. He's gonna go ahead and wax on and wax off. I guess he needed some training or something, he was saying. So yeah.
You can see it now. That's awesome.
Okay, so I got my clearance. I called Tower and requested clearance for pattern work, and got my clearance. And he said advise ready to taxi, but I won't get my taxi clearance till you're ready.
Okay, I'll do it right now.
Okay.
Indy Tower, November 1137 Victor, requesting pattern work.
Number 1137 Victor in the tower. Squawk 0231. Advise radio taxi.
0231.
Nice.
Okay, go over here.
137 Victor, squawk 0231.
Yeah, right back correct.
Okay, whoops.
Indy Tower, Cessna 310, November. I hear myself. I hear myself on your screen.
I hear myself laughing.
Indy Tower, Cessna 310, at the FPO ramp with Info Papa, going to do some pattern work with Flux.
Number 74 Tango Sierra Indy Tower. Squawk 0232 and advise radio taxi.
0232 will advise November 74 Tango Sierra.
Nice.
Bring it back right.
Why can I hear myself as an echo?
Do you have the volume on the stream up?
No.
And every time you talk, you hear an echo. I don't think it's on my end. Let me.
Number 11 Victor, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 23 right, November 51 Victor.
That's all aircraft, this frequency. Information Quebec is now current. Wind 190 at 6, altimeter 2 and 996.
2996. Get that tuned in. Got it. Quebec.
We're on Quebec now.
Yep. 2996.
Indy Tower 137 Victor, ready to taxi, and I have Quebec.
Number 1137 Victor, runway 23 right, taxi via Mike Alpha, cross 1 forward Alpha.
137 Victor, take Mike, cross runway 14 Alpha, hold short Alpha 1.
Good evening, Raven. Welcome back. Good to see you. Getting ready to get going here. Alrighty. Indy Tower, November 6318 Romeo's ready to taxi with Quebec.
Number 6318 Romeo, thanks for Quebec, runway 23 right, taxi via Mike Alpha, cross 1 forward Alpha.
23 right via Mike Alpha across runway 14 at Alpha. And, oh shoot, I think I missed it. Indy Tower, November 6318 Romeo with a request.
Go ahead.
Can you repeat that, please?
All you gotta say is just repeat it. It's runway 23 right, taxi via Mike Alpha, cross 1 forward Alpha.
23 right, Mike Alpha, cross 1 forward Alpha, 1A Romeo. And I can actually read my writing that time. And I knew I was going out on a limb by saying with request. I was trying to be kind of sassy. And I got slapped. Forest fire burning 30 miles south of my house again, Raven. So we'll see how this one plays out. Well, man, 30 miles is not far.
No, it's not.
Hopefully the wind is not blowing to the north.
Yeah.
Yeah, good luck with that. All right, let's see. All right, let's get going. Parking brakes off. Landing lights coming on. Got my beacon, and strobe will come on a little later. Let's get up in the pattern here. Oh, I gotta get my my wheel chocks out and turn that off. Oh. There's treetop in front of me.
Oh, Flux, I love that.
Indy Tower, 74 Tango Sierra, ready to taxi.
Number 74 Tango Sierra, runway 23 right, taxi via Mike Alpha, cross 1 forward Alpha. Information Quebec is now current.
Mike Alpha, cross 14 Alpha, 28 right. And I'm hearing myself also again. Information Quebec, 74 Tango Sierra.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta mute people's streams. Number 1137 Victor, confirm squawk in mode Charlie.
Victor, says squawk mode Charlie.
Affirm the altitude reporting mode on your transponder.
The little thing you have to do to get your transponder to work every time.
Right, I thought I did it.
Number 74 Tango Sierra, confirm squawking 0232.
Got it, 0232, 74 Tango Sierra.
I think the echo's coming in on Discord.
Yeah, it could be.
Yeah, sure. I'm trying to think if there's something I can do on my end to figure that out.
Indy Tower 137 Victor, you have squawk with altitude.
Yeah, thanks for that.
I had it on, I shut it off. That's how smart I am.
Always learning. We're always learning.
Yeah, we are.
I think you can go ahead and go across. Right?
Sorry, I had to fix my squawk.
Indy, hello again, Navy, Lima 853 is, came back, Papa VFR, northwest.
I'm holding up traffic here. Sheesh.
And Navy Lima 853, aircraft type.
We're Papa 8 for Navy, Lima 853.
And you said VFR the north, correct?
Northwest, sir.
Oh, Phlox, I love this thing. Oh, man.
Alright, Navy Lima 853, squawk tree 441.
3441 Navy, Lima 853.
And read back correct, and runway 2, tree right, taxi via Mike Alpha, cross 1 forward Alpha.
Hold on there.
Technically, I'm supposed to give you taxi after you called your clearance, get your VFR, but you know, whatever.
Okay, we're ready taxi now for Navy, Lima 853.
Okay, it's runway 2, tree right via Alpha, or Mike Alpha, cross 1 forward Alpha.
Okay, 23 right via Mike Alpha, cross 14 Navy, Lima 853.
Actually, if you want, we can give you 1-4, just be a slight crosswind.
Negative, sir.
Hey, Phlox, when the voice, when stuff over the radio is coming on, your Discord name is lighting up. That's backing up.
Yeah, I
you.
think I
Oh.
can slightly hear it from his.
Oh, okay. Let me see if I can do something about that. I think I almost missed the taxiway here.
You're getting lost again.
Yep. All right, let me see if I can do something about that. Maybe it's coming through my speaker somehow.
Yeah, it sounds like an external speaker.
Number 1137 Victor, ready to go?
Indy Tower 137 Victor, hold short 23 right for right pattern work.
Number 1137 Victor, wind 190 at 6. Make right close traffic, runway 2 tree right, you're clear for takeoff.
137 Victor, clear for takeoff.
And I confirm right close traffic.
Oh.
137 Victor, right close traffic.
Number 101 Victor, traffic departing Pride, arrival is a Baron. Wind 190 at 6, runway tree 2 right, you're clear for the option.
For the option, runway 23 right, and we have traffic inside November 5 Victor.
Okay, I do see my Discord lighting up, but all my settings are normal. My keybind, mute to talk is there. It is not an external speaker. It's only coming through in my headset. So I got a little more troubleshooting to do. So my apologies.
Is your headset too close to your mic or something?
No. And I actually turned it down, too, just in case. My mic is probably 2 feet away.
Maybe your sensitivity is a little off or something.
I don't know. I'll have to play with it and see here, but let me see if I can do that when I get up in the air. Yeah, Raven, there's a rough terrain and a river bordering at the moment, so we'll see how the next 24 hours to 48 hours go. Good. Glad there's water between you and that fire.
Yeah.
Indy Tower, November 6318 Romeo, holding short. 23 right.
Number 6218 Romeo, remain holding short, landing traffic.
Will remain 18 remain.
And Navy Lima 65 tree, confirm squawk and mode Charlie.
Landing traffic. Nice approach. Nice and low.
Number 6318 Romeo, runway 23 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait whenever we.
No, Flux, what you have to do here is there's nothing stopping us from running nav map on top of Navigraph. You just don't have to display it.
Right.
It'll catch all your trails.
Yeah. I was thinking about that too. It's like just kind of minimize it and keep it in the background. That way I can have those aircraft trails for future reference. Like, where did I leave off? We're doing a series, Yeah.
Right, because I'm looking at it now. I'm coming up, and it lags about a second behind you. It's not quite as quick as a little nav map.
Roger that.
Number 6318 Romeo, traffic you'll be following the pattern is the sky lane that just did a touch and go, wind 1906, make right close traffic, runway 23 right, you are clear for takeoff.
Oh, right close traffic will follow traffic whenever we overtake. Some notch of flaps in.
Number 1137 Victor, runway 23 right, you are clear for the option.
137 Victor, clear for the option, 23 right.
We're about 800 feet, so 1,800 feet will be about pattern. Air speed is alive. Back pressure on the yoke. Gears coming up and cakes on the griddle.
There she is.
Indy Tower, 74 Tango Sierra, holding short, 23 right.
Number 74 Tango Sierra, remain holding short, landing traffic.
Holding short, 74 Tango Sierra.
Ah, beautiful night down here. Flaps up.
That's nice during the day too. I got to go back to nights here to get some of that in. I'm not getting enough of that. So yeah, I'm going to fire up nav maps again. I killed it, but I'm going to bring it back up again.
Standard rate turn. Looking at my turn indicator here. We'll hold a standard rate turn. Get that wingtip on that 20-degree line right there. Get our crosswind going here. All right. Level out.
4 Tango Sierra, runway 23 right, line up and wait.
Line up and wait, 23 right, 74 Tango Sierra.
Right traffic means right turns in the pattern, so we're just making right turns. And another right turn. 20 degrees.
Okay. Just a little bit of trim here. And nav map, let's put that back up. I'm just going to run that in the background. Bring it up as I want to.
And remember 1137 Victor, traffic you'll be following is a Piper up to right wing.
Let's see.
Traffic in sight, 137 Victor.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, wind is 1906, make right close traffic, runway 23 right, you're clear for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 11 Victor, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
I'll stay in the box.
137 Victor, extend downwind and call base.
Uh-oh.
Number 1137 Victor, negative, that was not for you.
Oh, that was one. Oh, man, we got the other Victor.
Yep.
Number 1137 Victor,
137
similar
Victor,
call
copy.
sign frequency is November 511 Victor. Break November 511 Victor, similar call sign on frequency is November 1137 Victor.
Do other people know they're not supposed to use
Navy
my
Lima
numbers?
853, runway 23 light, we'll have to wait.
Modified 23 right, Navy Lima 853.
Heading base, November 501 Victor.
Number 11 Victor, negative, extended downwind, I'll call your base.
Extend downwind, November 501 Victor, sorry about that.
There, here we go. That's what I want right there.
Number 6318 Romeo, do you still have that skyline in sight?
I am not seeing the skyline. It might be VatSim glitch. I have not seen that traffic yet.
Yeah, he's 3 or 12 o'clock.
Yeah, that's a negative.
Number 11 Victor, base time approved.
Of November 501 Victor.
Number 18 Romeo, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
We'll extend. You'll call 18 Romeo.
And for all aircraft currently in the pattern altitude is 1,800 for all you general aviation prop planes. Number 1137 Victor, make a left 360 for traffic.
137 Victor, left 360.
And Navy Lima 853, wind 106, we'll have runway heading, runway 23 right, clear for takeoff.
Runway heading 23 right, clear for takeoff, Navy Lima 853.
Yeah, Flux, there's nothing stopping. I'm running both of them now, so yeah, you just run nav map and navgraph, and you got the best of both worlds.
Right? I am looking for that traffic, and I am not seeing
And
it.
remember, 1 Victor, traffic departing is a P8 Poseidon, caution wake turbulence, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option.
Table the option, November 501 Victor.
Number 18 Romeo, base turn approved.
Base turn approved, 18 Romeo.
Number 1137 Victor, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
137 Victor, extend downwind, call base.
Number 4 Tango Steer, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
Sending downwind for a base call 74 Tango Sierra.
And Navy Lima 853, freedom to change approved, have a good flight.
Switching today.
Taking a look over my right shoulder here, just to get an eye on when I need to make my base turn. All right. So we're on base, our final.
Romeo, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option number 2.
And clear for the option number 2, 18 Romeo.
And number 18 Romeo, I'll need you to keep your speed up until 2 mile final.
Speed up, 2 mile, 18 Romeo. In flap range though.
November 37 Victor, base turn approved.
Oh, I think I have that other traffic now.
Number 1137 Victor, base turn is approved.
137 Victor, base approved.
Okay, it looks like I see that other traffic now.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, base turn approved, you'll be number 2 following a Piper.
Number 2 following the Piper during the base turn over Speedway 74 Tango Sierra.
Actually, 4 Tango Sierra, once you turn that base, I want you to fly direct the numbers.
Direct to numbers 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 37 Victor, reduce to final approach speed.
137 Victor, reduce approach speed.
Alright, gotta slow my roll here a little bit.
Actually, at number 37 Victor, you can resume normal speed, actually.
137 Victor, resume normal speed.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, that traffic you're now following is a barren. You might want to reduce your speed a little bit. You have about a 20-knot overtake.
Traffic in sight, 74 Tango Sierra.
Boy, one thing, Flox, if you pop out the navgraph chart and you forget, you don't have control of the aircraft.
Ooh.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, do a right 360 for me.
Right 360, 74 Tango Sierra.
It's not the active window. Yeah.
Right. So I'm doing that turn and I'm giving it more yoke and nothing's happening. It's like, what? So you just got to remember, just got to spend some time with it.
Remember 1-1 Victor, just for future reference, you usually turn your base once you're 400 feet off the ground or over the departure end numbers.
Roger, November 500.
Alright, on the go. Gears up. There's tree. Let me see where that other traffic is, if I got him. Yeah, I think that's him right there.
And remember 1H Romeo, traffic to follow is off your 1 to 2 o'clock. Report them inside.
Another plane in the pattern over there? Skyhawk. Right. Right turn, 20 degrees on the turn.
Tango Sierra, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 74 Tango Sierra.
Okay. On the crosswind, I'm a little high, correcting for that.
What's your airspeed?
Right now, about 130. I shouldn't be that fast.
1-1-37 Vector traffic you're following is a Piper, but you're 1 to 2 o'clock, report them inside.
137 Victor, traffic in sight.
Remember 1137 Victor, maintain visual separation, just make sure you don't get too fast on them.
137 Victor, visual separation, not too fast.
Remember 1-1 Victor, runway 23 right, you are clear for the option.
There's 1-1
Clear for the
Victor.
option, 23 right, November 500.
Off my nose.
Number 6318 Romeo, extend your downwind, I'll call your base.
We'll extend. You'll call when it Romeo.
Fair Navy, Lima 853 ILS, 2 tree right, wheel stand option.
Yeah, with Lima 85 tree, Indy Tower, continue approach.
Continue approach, Navy, Lima 853.
Nice. Treetop behind me. Tango Sierra, Smitty should be crossing the threshold right about now.
And number 6318 Romeo, traffic is a P8 Poseidon, 4 mile final, report them inside.
Okay, so I have 853 in sight. Looking 18 Romeo.
Number 1137 Victor, traffic you're following, you have about a 2020 knot overtake on them.
137 Victor, 29 overtake. Do you want a 360?
No, I just needed to reduce your airspeed there.
137 Victor, copy.
Number 1137 Victor, if you have that traffic in sight, you can follow them.
Yeah, Indy Tower, November 6318 Romeo. I have that traffic in sight. That's on final. 18 Romeo.
Roger.
137 Victor, follow traffic.
And Navy Lima 853, Romeo 23 right, you're clear for the option.
23 right, clear the option, Navy Lima 853.
And remember, 1-1 Victor, I need you to turn to crosswind soon.
Turning crosswind, November 5 Victor.
Number 18 Romeo, base turn approved. And break at number 37 Victor, standard downwind, I'll call your base.
137 Victor, extend downwind, call base.
Here's coming down. And taking a look. Here's the runway. Get a notch of flaps in. Keep my airspeed up, adding a little bit of throttle. Let's speed up.
Number 1137 Victor, base turn approved.
137 Victor, base approved.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, there's the 2 traffic here I gotta point out to you. There's a piper on a 3 mile final, and a Baron turning the right to base, about a 4 mile final, report both of them in sight.
Both traffic in sight, 74 Tango Sierra.
Nice.
4 Tango Sierra, maintain visual separation, you can follow the one turning base.
Following number 2, 74 Tango Sierra.
And Navy Lima 853, frequency change approved.
Why are we getting that hit on disc?
Number 6318 Romeo, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 18 Romeo.
Number 1137 Victor, you're clear for the option, 23 right, number 2.
137 Victor, clear for the option, 23 right, number 2.
November 511 Victor, traffic is a Cessna 310. About your 12 o'clock, 2 miles out in the downwind, report them inside.
We have the traffic in sight, November 5 Victor.
Number 511 Victor, maintain visual separation from that traffic.
Maintain visual separation, November 5 Victor.
I gotta try that 310 again. It's been long since especially in VR.
All right.
That's a great plane.
Yeah, I've been on this analog Baron and the Comanche for the
Number
last.
4 Tango Sierra, wind 106, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option number 2, following a Baron.
I'm glad you brought it up.
23 right, clear for the option behind number 2, 74 Tango Sierra.
And for spacing, I thought maybe I'll just do a flyover instead of a touch and go here. So,
Oh, thank you.
yeah, maybe that'll help with the spacing.
Yeah, you're giving me a little breathing room there. But this thing, she wants to go.
Right?
So when I crank her down to, between 120 and 100, she's like, "What are you doing, man? I'm ready to go."
if that helps with spacing a little bit.
And I'll roll a little bit longer too.
All right, 20 degrees on the turn indicator there, right down here. Crosswind turn here as we're climbing out. Start thinking about leveling off.
1 Victor, runway 23 right. You're clear for the option number 2.
Okay, for the option runway 23, number 2, November 51 Victor.
Here's up. Flaps are up.
And I just, with this Baron, I just keep 1 notch of flaps just to help. I know I should fly something slower, but
Hey, you know, it's your baby, right?
I love this thing.
How are you guys doing so far?
Oh, having a blast.
Yeah, doing all right. Just got to get back down to 1800.
So, SDW, I'm running NavMap and Navigraph, so it's kind of fun to watch them together here. NavMap updates quicker and leaves a trail, which is helpful.
Yeah, maybe.
Oh, it's nice to have both going.
Yeah, it's all, you know, what various tools that people benefit from, right?
Yep.
Gonna slow my roll here. Well, the spacing idea seems to help a little bit. I'll keep my speed up a little bit here to help with the
Number
spacing.
631H Romeo, make short approach, runway 23 right. You're clear for the option.
Short approach, 18 Romeo, go for the option.
I'm sitting here at 120, 125 at 1,600 feet.
Ooh, that's pretty friggin' short.
Yeah, I've seen way shorter.
Yeah, I just kind of
I've
realized.
seen guys that turn base at the numbers, beam the numbers.
Wow. Just realized how short I was.
You ever seen people landing southbound at Oshkosh?
Oh yeah, right.
Base turning final ILS 23 right, wheels down option.
Number 1137 Victor, standard downwind, all call your base.
137 Victor, extend downwind, call base.
And Navy Lima Lima 853, Indy Tower, wind 190 at 6, altimeter 296, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option.
Okay, we check 2996, 23 right, clear the option, AD Lima Lima 853.
Number 1137 Victor, I need you to straighten up your downwind. It'll be like 10, 15 degrees to the left.
137 Victor, straight downwind.
And Navy Lima Lima 853, traffic is a Baron on the left downwind, about a mile past the numbers, report them inside.
A mile past the numbers or a mile before the numbers? We see nothing.
Well, he's in the left downwind, miles northeast of the airport.
Okay, traffic inside, Navy Lima Lima 853, thanks.
Okay, maintain visual separation from that traffic.
Navy Lima Lima 853.
There's Lima 853 right there, and there's the traffic that he's worried about. Treetop, they're coming in on base, or
Yep, I see that now.
Yep,
Number
yeah.
137 Victor, caution blade turbulence for that P8 Poseidon.
137 Victor, watch for turbulence.
Yeah, I wasn't paying attention and got off my downwind. That's not good when you're flying an aircraft.
Alright, turn it on the crosswind.
Number 37 Victor, base turn approved.
137 Victor, base approved.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, traffic off your right wing is a PA Poseidon, report down the side.
Traffic inside, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, start your base turn now, you can follow that traffic, caution Lake turbulence.
Turning out to the traffic, 74 Tango Sierra.
Now that's turn your base turn now.
Oh, turning now. 74 Tango Sierra. Can you squeeze me in?
Number 4 Tango Sierra, just fly direct the numbers, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 1137 Victor, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option number 2, following a Cessna 310 turning base there in front of you.
Cleared 23 right, number 2.
Number 1 Victor, send it down, we'll call your base.
Extended downwind and you will call base November 5 Home Victor.
Maybe Lima Lima 853, frequency change approved.
That's sweet.
This is fun.
Number 1 Victor, traffic off your right wing is a Baron, report them inside.
We have traffic inside November 5 Home Victor.
Number 1 Victor, your base turn is approved, you can follow that traffic, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option number 3.
10 base approved and clear for the option number 3 November 5 Home Victor.
Number 18 Romeo, extend your downwind, knock out your base.
We'll extend when it remains. And I do not see the 1-1 Victor traffic anymore. Saw him earlier.
I'm right on this guy's
It
tail
is
here.
weird how that works.
Yeah.
I'm gonna roll down the whole runway here. 'Cause I'm right on his tail. Unless he gets off.
Yeah, that's me on the runway now.
Was that you? Oh, it is. Yeah, no, I'm... Oh, you can stay ahead of me then.
Yeah, I can. I'll turn the speed up.
No, that's okay. No worries. Yeah, we got plenty of folks in front of us.
He'd squeeze me in behind you, so, or in front of you.
Yep, I see that now.
Yeah, I made space, made it work.
Yep.
You showed up as a king here, and I
Tower,
thought...
Pilot Club 14906, 15 miles out, overflying racing on the ILS 23 right approach. We have Quebec.
Is that Dylan?
14 at 96. Indy Tower, reduce speed to 170 knots.
No, I didn't know it was you.
170, Pilot Club 196.
Remember, 18 Romeo, base turn approved. Traffic you're following is a Cessna Skylane, runway 23 right, clear for the option number 2.
Clear for the option number 2, and do not have that traffic in sight at the moment.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah, I didn't realize that was you, Smitty.
No biggie.
Indy Tower, would it be better for us to go Pilot 23 left because of all the traffic on 23 right?
Fortunately, the left side is closed.
Understood.
I would totally be splitting these dudes up at 2 different runways if I had 2 runways.
Smitty, what's your airspeed? I'll try to match it here.
I got 150 right now.
150, okay. I got 130, so it'll give us a little more separation.
I think that's Dylan I'm hearing on the radio, but I'm not
Yeah, it
100%. Is it? Good. All right. Thought that was him.
Oh, Dylan. Okay.
Yeah, Dylan was just contacting tower.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
I overshot it again a little bit.
And Navy Lima 85 tree, tower on this frequency. Pilot Club 1496, you can resume normal speed.
Resume normal speed, Pilot Club 106.
Green the green, flaps are set.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, traffic is that a Piper on a 1 mile final, report them inside.
Traffic inside, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, make short approach from a 2-3 right, you're clear for the option number 2.
Short approach, 2-3 right, clear for your option, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 1137 Victor, standard down 1 to alcohol at your base.
Victor, extend downwind, call base.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, fly direct the numbers for me, please.
Direct numbers, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 1496, reduce final approach speed.
Reaching the final, Pilot Club 106.
Just kissing the ground here.
Number 1137 Victor, make a left 360.
114, dang it.
137 Victor, left 360.
Falcon 1496, wind 190 at 6 from a 2 tree right, 0 go to land.
Good land, runway 23 right, Pilot Club 106.
Air Navy, Lima 853, left 2 tree right, wheels down option.
And Navy, Lima 853, ND, tower, continue approach.
Continue approach, Navy, Lima 853.
Wow.
It's a lot of brain power I'm using here.
I'm glad it's you, not me. I'm enjoying the ride.
Yes.
Number 1137 Victor on the rollout, traffic will be a PA Poseidon on a 4 mile final, report them inside.
137 Victor, traffic inside.
1137 Victor, maintain visual separation from that track.
137 Victor, visual separation.
Hey, turn your landing lights on for me.
Number 1137 Victor, caution wake turbulence for the PA Poseidon, your base terms approved, number 23 your right, you're clear for the option.
137 Victor, watch for turbulence, base approved.
Navy Lima 853, runway 2, tree your right, you're clear for the option.
Okay, 2 tree right, we're clear of the option. That guy behind us needs to turn his landing lights on. He's super hard to pick out.
You hear that tree? You might make sure you lit up that Christmas tree.
What did he say?
Yeah, you need to make sure all your lights are on.
106, clear of runway
Landing lights.
23 right on
Oh,
Sierra.
landing lights.
Request taxi to the gate.
I got 1496, you can taxi straight ahead to parking.
Straight ahead on Sierra to parking, Pilot Club 106.
Number 11 Victor, extended down 1 to alcohol your base.
Sitting down 1 down, deal call base November 5 hold Victor.
Number 11 Victor, base turn approved. Runway 23 right, you're clear for the option number 2, following a Baron.
10 base approved, clear for the option runway 23, number 2, November 501 Victor.
Number 1H Romeo, traffic is a Skylane, Skylane, I think. Turning right to base, report them inside.
Yeah, I do not have that traffic in sight when I row.
Number 1A Romeo, extended down what I'll call your base.
We'll extend your call when you Romeo.
Navy Lima 853, free interchange approved.
Interchange approved. Do you want us to stay with you, or just going to be doing this for the next 2+0?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead and stay with me.
Okay, let's monitor you, Navy Lima 853.
In that case, Navy Lima 853, traffic to your 1 at 2 o'clock is a Cessna 310 on the right, down number 23 right.
Good say, Navy Lima 853.
Number 11 Victor, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option.
Clear for the option, runway 23 right, November 501 Victor.
Number 1H Romeo, base turn approved, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option number 2.
Clear for the option number 2 when you row.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, extender down 1 to all, call on your base.
We'll extend to the call 74 Tango Sierra.
So I can see on Little Land Map that traffic that I can't not see in the sim is just about crossing the threshold here. Taking another look for him and
you know what people call that? Whenever you'll tell someone to report someone in sight, and then they say we got him on the fish finder or we got him on ADSB or something. Yeah, that's not legal separation.
Oh, really?
Makes sense.
Yeah, when you tell them to maintain visual, yeah, that's not legal. They gotta actually see the aircraft.
Right.
I see.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, base turn approved.
Oh, and like Little Nav Map being
Sierra.
being the fish finder. I see what you're saying.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, runway 23 right, you're clear for the option number 2.
Clear for number 2, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 1137 Victor, extender down 1 to all, call on your base.
137 Victor, extend down and call base.
Yeah, what's odd on that the traffic that I'm having a hard time seeing 11 Victor there is I've seen him a couple times and then he disappears, and this is the first time on VatSim that I've observed that. Usually I just don't see them all night, but tonight I was able to see him, and then he disappears and then reappeared once for me. Now I don't see him.
Number 11 Tree 7 Victor, base turn approved. Runway 2 Tree right, you're clear for the option number 2 following a Cessna 310.
137 Victor cleared for base, 23 right, clear for the option.
48 feet per minute, I'll take that.
Yep, I think I will. I'll do a full stop in this one.
Sir, Navy, Lima 853 is base final, ILS 22 right, wheels down, grid light, and we're option.
Navy, Lima 853, Indy Tower, reduce final approach speed.
We are final approach speed, sir.
Thanks for that.
I got that base a little early, but what I'll do
Base
then...
a little early right now, I'm okay with that.
Okay, I think I should have extended the base.
Or turning final early or whatever, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, you got 5-3 coming in behind you, so yeah, that's why he's saying, yeah, I'm glad he's happy with that because you got somebody on your tail.
Oh yeah, I see that caravan behind me.
It's not a caravan, it's a P-8 Poseidon, basically a 737 for military.
Yeah, little Nambap says, yeah, it says caravan, but that's just a modeling thing.
And he's got you in your gun sights.
Yeah.
Well, I'm gonna get down and get off the runway.
Navy, Lima 853, traffic following is a Turbo Baron on about a 2-mile final, or 1-mile final actually. Wind 190 at 6 from a 2-tree right, you're clear for the option.
Okay, we're clear of the option 2-tree right, let's see if that turbo is actually turbo.
Oh, trust me, it's turbo. He keeps almost running over people in the pattern.
Okay, well, I guess I'm turbo then.
Number 11 Victor, extended down 1 dot call your base.
Extend down 1 dual call base, November 5 Victor.
Actually, November 11 Victor, traffic is a P-8 Poseidon on a 3-mile final, report them inside.
We have the traffic inside, November 5 Victor.
Okay, maintain visual separation with that traffic.
Maintaining visual separation, November 5 Victor.
Before Tango Sierra, traffic you're following is off your right wing, and you have about a 30 knot overtake.
Traffic inside 74 Tango Sierra will extend the leg a little bit.
Number 1137 Victor, are you full stop?
Yep, full stop. Oh boy, didn't stop as quick as I thought I would.
Alright, number 1137 Victor, stay in tension.
1 second here.
Number 11 Victor, base turn approved. Runway 2 to your right, you're clear for the option. Caution wake turbulence for that P-8 Poseidon.
Base turn approved and clear for the option, runway 2 to your right, November 5 Victor.
Oh, you're stepping on each other. You were stepping on each other.
1137 Victor, say again.
137 Victor, request taxi back to GA parking, linear via Alpha.
Number 37 Victor, taxi to Birkin via Alpha Mike, cross runway 14 at Alpha.
Taxi Alpha, crossway 14 Mike, back to GA parking.
You got off the runway just in time. I was about to tell the dude to go around.
Oh, wow. Nice.
And number 1H Romeo, make a short approach from a 2 to your right, you're clear for the option.
A short approach, 2-3 right, clear for the option. When you're Romeo.
Number 11 Victor, traffic you'll be following is a Piper turning their base inside of you.
We have the traffic inside, November 5 Victor.
Number 1-8 Romeo, runway 2 to your right, you're clear for the option.
Clear for the option, 2-3 right, 1-8 Romeo. Oh, this is gonna be close.
I mean, see, at this point, you're supposed to be turning towards the runway already. I mean, I'm telling you to make a short approach. You know, that means make a short approach, not keep down one going.
No, I turned. But I didn't turn towards the runway. I did a teardrop. So yeah, I'll remember that next time. Gotcha.
Yeah, you know, if you ever need to lose like altitude and airspeed and all that, you can do this thing. I think they call it crabbing. Just
Yeah.
basically you slam your left or right
Yes, I've done
rudder
that
all the
before.
way in and kind of use it as an air brake.
Yes.
Yep.
Flight lessons from tower control.
Yes.
The guy that's probably flown the plane for more than you.
Right?
Head number 4 Tango Sierra. Traffic is a sky lane on a 2-mile final. Report them in sight.
Looking 74 Tango Sierra.
Yeah, they'll be just off your right wing about now.
All right, I'll give you one more.
74 Tango Sierra.
One more pattern here.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, maintain visual separation from the traffic. Number 2 tree right. You're clear for the option number 2.
Clear for number 2, 74 Tango Sierra.
Blocks, I can't say enough about that. I'm looking at my chart here. Just, yep, know right where I'm going.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's just slick.
You guys parking it up?
I have that traffic right behind me, so I'm gonna do one more pattern, then I'm parking up. Tree is parking up, yes. So I'll do one more, and then I'll park.
More.
Okay, cool.
I'll watch you guys. Okay, crossing 1-4, gonna look for traffic. Not seeing any in 1-4, shouldn't be any here anyways, but
I mean, I can land people and depart people off 1-4 and 3-2.
Oh, you know what? Take me down on 1-4, and that'll put me, you know, kind of close to where I need to be.
I mean, you gotta request it.
I will. I will.
And because it's not the main runway, I might have to have you move around or something.
Right. You'll vector me. All right. Hey, Tower, November 6-3, Winnie Romeo with a request.
Number 1 Romeo, go ahead.
Put a full stop at 1-4 tonight.
Number 6318 Romeo. Runway 1. Enter the right base, runway 14.
Right base 1-4.
So the thing is, it's the crossing runway, or it's not exactly a crossing runway, but it's like enough to where I need to worry about planes.
Yeah, don't land long.
No, it's not about landing long unless you're on 3-2 or something. Or not 3-2, 2-3.
Yeah, it's, I mean, they should be on the ground while we're crossing over them, but if they're aiming for the other end, then they'll be a little higher.
No, it's not even that. It's just the altitude separation doesn't work there.
All right, here we go.
Tower November 5162, clear runway 23 right at Alpha 4, requesting taxi to GA parking.
Okay, that was 201. Who was clear of the runway?
November 51 Victor.
Number 11 Victor, taxi to parking by Alpha Mike, hold short runway 14.
Taxi to the parking via Alpha Mike, then hold short 14 November 51 Victor.
And Navy Lima Lima 85 tree. Wind 100, send runway 2 tree right, you're clear for the option.
Okay, we're full stop, 2 tree right, clear the option, Navy Lima Lima 853, wheels down.
And remember,
Hey, Dylan.
6318 Romeo, I want you to go through the final runway 14 and then make a left 270-degree turn to enter the final.
Left 270 degree standard final 18 Romeo.
And that's after you've passed the final for the runway.
Affirm. And Dylan, hello, right back at you. We heard you on frequency tonight. Welcome in.
Yeah, if you didn't know, Dylan is one of the mods over on my channel now.
Oh, nice.
A little thing where people fill out an application like a couple weeks ago.
Nice.
awesome.
Yes, aircraft, this frequency information Romeo is now current. Wind 1907, altimeter 2995.
995.
Well, that one thing you have to do in Navigraph is move the chart out of the sim. You just have to remember to click back into the sim. I did that like 3 or 4 times tonight. Like,
Oh.
why isn't it answering? Like you clicked out of it, the sim. So
Number 4 Tango Sierra, traffic you're following is actually you won't be following him, but report the traffic inside. He's a piper off your nose.
Traffic in sight, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, that traffic will be doing a left 370 into the final for a 1-4 break. And remember 1-8 Romeo, if you could start that left 270.
On it. 1-8 Romeo.
Number 4 Tango Sierra, I want you to pass to the right of that aircraft.
Passing to the right, 74 Tango Sierra.
Got gear. Got flaps. Start my descent a little bit here.
And Grand Navy, Lima 85, tree, no clue how we made it, but Alpha 4 going back to Millionaire.
Remember 4 Tango Sierra, make a short approach from a 2 to your right. You are clear for the option.
Clear for the option, you're going to do a full stop, 74 Tango Sierra.
Yeah, make a short approach. And Navy Lima 85, tree, safe parking.
Millionaire.
Navy Lima 85, tree. Taxi parking via Alpha Mike, hold short runway 14.
853 tanks to Millionaire via Alpha Mike, short of 1.
Remember 1H Romeo, traffic will be landing via crossing runway priority arrival, runway 14, you're clear to land.
Looking for that traffic and clear to land 1-4, 1-8 Romeo. Where are you, Smitty?
He's
Almost
12 o'clock to you right now.
Crossing your runway.
Okay. And, yep, I can't see you. I can see Tree over there.
oh, I see him. He went right over the top of me.
Nice.
Looking good, Flox.
Thank you, thank you.
Number 11 Victor, cross runway 14 at Alpha.
Cross runway 14 at Alpha, November 5 Victor.
Navy Lima 85, tree, cross runway 14 at Alpha.
Okay, Navy Lima 853 is crossing 14 at Alpha back to Millionaire, Masalama Habibi.
What language is that? What the heck?
It's Arabic.
Of course it is.
That,
Man, got the locals teaching in that today.
Yeah. Number 4 Tango Sierra, taxi parking via Alpha Mike, cross runway 14 at Alpha.
Alpha Mike, cross 14 at Alpha, 74 Tango Sierra.
Number 1H Romeo, taxi parking via Golf.
parking via Golf, 1-8 Romeo. Nice. So here's a perfect example.
Number 11 Victor, you're going to Millionaire, correct?
GA Bark, November 5 Victor.
And you want to make the left turn right there.
Already.
But perfect example about, flipping back and forth between maps and stuff. So I cannot see myself on SkyVector, but I did turn off on this taxiway on Gulf. I'm clear at the whole line, and I just got clearance to taxi to the ramp via Gulf, which is right there. So there's Gulf. You can see it clear as day. But if I go to little nav map,
1H Romeo, hold your position.
holding position 1A Roman.
Navy Lima 85, treat us confirmed you're going to Millionaire?
Yes, sir. We got to enter via Gulf for wingspan requirements.
Alright.
This is why I'm holding my position. We'll see him pass by here in a
Hello,
second.
November 51 Victor, about GA parking. Thank you for ATC. مع السلامة حبيبي.
Have a good night.
You too.
Number 1A Romeo, continue taxi via Gulf.
We'll continue 1A Roman. So here we are looking at a little nav map, and you can see it says Charlie, right?
مع السلامة.
So now we got to flip in between, but with Navigraph, he can see himself on the runway and has accurate taxiways.
Right, so let me pull that up. I'll share my screen one more time. So everybody can get a comparison. Whether you like it or not, I'm not selling Navigraph, whatever everybody wants, but...
And we're not, what's it called? When they sponsor us or whatever?
Yeah, there's
We're
no
not...
skin in the game here.
Yeah. As if there would be.
Okay, check mine out now.
Okay, let me take a look here. Hang on one second. Let me get up this, and then this. Here we go.
So really, when you came down there, because you came in on 14, with Navigraph, I could go over here. That's how easy it would be.
See.
There.
Yep.
Boom. Done. There's Gulf. There's Mike. Easy smeezy. It even tells you which way you're pointed. Yeah, I'm happy with this thing. I think the way to do it though is do it for a year type thing. Is not a lot cheaper, but take $100 a year.
Like 85 or something like that. I think it is.
Or 85.
Yeah.
That's not very much.
I think it's $8 a month.
Yeah, $8 a month. So that's not a lot for what you get here. So.
Right.
And here
I pay more than that in electricity to run my rig.
Right.
Well, true. You're right. If we think about
aircraft, this frequency,
these things are like little
tower is now
heaters.
closed. Anyone requiring any
big
further
heaters,
services,
depending on
come
what
on
you
to
have.
Unicom on 122.8.
Yeah,
Have a good time,
do a
everyone.
lot more power with that.
Right. Thank you.
And Smitty, with yours setup, 5,300 watts. That's 3 heaters.
It's a 4,500, but that's only if it's pushing at full acceleration. It usually kind of hovers around 500-600 on the motors.
Yeah, you're talking a lot there.
Yeah, it's like 3 or 4 horsepower or something. It's nuts.
Yeah, that is. And I guess with my butt kicker, I probably pull a few watts with that thing, a few amps. Top of what I do with the tower. But still, we all have fun.
Oh, I'm not getting your name tag, Dylan.
We customize this thing and we get what we want out of it. And Flox and I have been talking before we sign off. It's just, I just got, I've known about add-on linker for a long time, but I just got it set up with Flox's help, and that's a game changer. And then just going on the Sobo folder. I mean, I got 300 gigs in there, and I use maybe 15% of it. So, going through that and just getting rid of stuff that you're never going to use or you haven't used in a year just makes it that much more efficient.
Well, the time went by so fast for me tonight. I feel like we just started. Well, and we did start a little late. But I mean, there was a lot of activity up in the pattern tonight, as Dylan was saying. He says hello there earlier, and he says Indy was packed tonight, especially with one runway active. So yeah, good to see you, Dylan. Smitty, man, thanks for joining us tonight. That's awesome.
Yeah, absolutely.
And great radio work. Great radio work up there. Yeah, you sounded great on the radio. Nice job. Oh, go ahead.
Night.
Go ahead. Sorry, guys.
Yeah, just a fun night.
And Smitty, I think I cut you off there.
Oh no, that wasn't me.
Oh, okay.
Thanks for the compliments, though.
Oh, you bet. And SDW, great job on Tower tonight, man. You had your hands full there for a little bit. You must be away. All right, I got a snapshot. I'll put that in the group shots there on the Discord channel. So if anybody else has got any from tonight, go ahead and share those on the group fly screenshot there on the Discord. And yeah, that was a lot of fun. Looking forward to tomorrow night. Let's see. Tomorrow night we will be doing a GA flight, flying the Comanche on our Comanche. What is it? It's two Comanche and beyond. So we're just flying to anywhere and everywhere that has the name Comanche in it in our Comanches. So I've made a flight plan to towns called Comanche, airports, lakes, waypoints, you name it. So if anybody else has come across anything called Comanche, go ahead and share it with me. Send me a DM, and if I don't already have it, I'll add it to the flight plan. And so that's tomorrow night, 7 p.m. And station announcement, and this is news to Treetop. I think I'll be taking a little bit of a vacation. Here from this stream. Yeah. Just trying to work things out here. So summer's winding down in a couple of weeks. My wife is going to be going back to school, and the kids will be, my son, youngest, will be going back to school. And it turns out we've booked a trip. My youngest son and I are going to be going to New York.
Oh my gosh!
Next week.
Holy cow!
That's
awesome.
Yeah. So a couple years ago, I did a business trip to New York with my manager. We did a presentation for some software that we utilize. He asked us to give a presentation. So that was my first trip to New York a couple years ago. And my youngest has always wanted to go. And it turns out that Messi is playing soccer. He's playing for, Miami International, Miami Inter right now. They happen to be playing the weekend that we're going to be there. So we got tickets to the game, and we got tickets for the airport, the airplane, and hotel tickets in the same hotel that I stayed at last time because I'm familiar with the area. It's the only area I know. So yeah, we're looking forward to that. And then what I'm thinking is maybe taking off a couple of weeks from the stream after that as well. Just to let the summer wind down, and then if anything comes up with the family, we can spend some time with the family. And then I think the first day of school is September 6th. So September 7th, I think we'll get the stream up and running again. If I get a bug and want to get on and have a flight with y'all or something like that, because I miss you guys, which I think I will, I'll be sure to give an announcement in the Discord well ahead of time so that maybe we can get up in the air again. What does the frog say? Iceberg kicking in. What the fuck say? Now that sound is coming over my external speaker. What the fuck say? What the fuck say? What does the fuck say? The secret.
And we'll reconvene when it works, and we got a great thing going here, and I couldn't handpick better people that we fly with.
Right?
And,
absolutely.
Enjoy the whole thing. So a lot of great things.
Yep, I agree. Yep. I couldn't have said it better myself. And I think it's the first time I've taken time off for any extended period of time since we've been streaming. I've taken some time here and there, like a day or two, or maybe a week off. But yeah, I think it's just the first time I've taken off any length of time. So I'm gonna miss it. Like I said, if there's an opportunity and I want to jump on, I'll do like an ad hoc stream. Tree, I'll make sure you know ahead of time and see if something happens like that. But yeah, so we'll be taking off starting next week. The no stream next week, and probably returning the 7th. Okay, September 7th. But like I said, if there's something in between there, I'll throw something. Let's see. Iceberg says, "Poor Treetop." He's I'm taking vacation, but Treetop takes vacation. And what about poor Floxtrot when he takes vacation, right?
Yeah, Flox survives. Yeah, I've left him more than he's left me. So, yeah, he deserves it. And I'm so excited for you to be able to go to New York with your son. So that's going to be great. But yeah, we'll be fine.
Yep. With you, I welcome in. Says have fun in New York. Nice. Need to increase Treetop volume. Can barely hear. Really? Wonder why that is. Let me look at Discord.
You need to teach Flox how to run the stream, and he can do it all on his own.
Oh, teach Tree?
Yep.
Yeah, if you're game, we could get you set up on OBS and everything, and I should be able to share my files with you. You would be able to run a stream.
But I wouldn't do it as good as you. So that's okay. We'll take a couple week break, and then
he'd probably start the stream and never talk to the chat at all.
God only knows. But we'll just join in. Follow STW and Splasher and Raleigh and everybody. So we'll be out there and just joining other streams, and that's okay. Yeah, I think it's a good call.
Right,
we're not done. We're just taking a break.
There you go. All right, so hopefully Treetop's a little bit louder now. Iceberg says, "Let's become Treetop great again."
Awesome.
Mr. 26 PT2 checking in. Hello. Yeah, we're just winding down. We're getting ready to raid out. Good to see you. Good to see you. All right. Yeah, you bet. With the eye. Thanks for that. Thanks for giving me a heads up on that. I adjust the volumes. Audio is a streamer's worst nightmare. I tell you, man. Getting that just right. All right, we're gonna look for somebody to raid. Smitty, are you still there?
Yep, still here.
Do you have anybody that you want to raid?
Yeah, let me take a look here.
Yeah.
Haven't flown with Planet Neutral in a little while.
Okay, looking for Planet Neutral. Good choice. There he is. All right, we'll raid out to Planet Neutral. Be sure you tell them that Foxtrot, Treetop, and Smitty sent you. Say hello to Planet Neutral for us, and get to those extra points when you raid them for your Twitch points there. All right, we'll see ya. Credits, and it's not the end. It's just gonna be a new beginning on September 7th type of thing. All right, see y'all. Goodbye.
Have a good night, everybody.
See ya.
Good night.
See ya.
You too. It was great. Thanks, SCW. Vlogs, just have a great time. Lots of fun. See you tomorrow. Okay, bye.